Well, good morning, dragons, and happy Monday. Welcome back from your breaks. We're going to jump right in. So, today is Monday, March 16th, 2026. If you can please stand, place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, scholars. You may be seated. Wonderful. Alrighty, friends. Well, I'm going to go ahead and skim through our birthdays here just to make sure that I don't miss anybody, because if you remember, right, all last week we had off. We had spring break. So some of you celebrated your birthdays over spring break. So I want to make sure that you feel shouted out. Now, let's see. Well, there was no teachers, unless something pops up that I might have missed. Nope, nothing in there. We actually have one birthday today. Woohoo! Here we go. So today, March 16th, we are celebrating Remy in first grade, who is celebrating his birthday here with us on campus. So happy birthday, Remy. Hopefully you enjoy your wonderful day today and make the most of it. Here we go. Let's keep looking. Let's see. Again, scholars, I'm trying my best. I don't want to miss anybody. Here we go. March 14th, we had another birthday, and this is our friend in third grade who celebrated her birthday over the weekend, and that is Melania. Happy birthday, Melania, over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully your break was nice, right? I'm hoping that you got some cake or some type of special dinner, right? Nothing better than having either dinner at a restaurant or even dinner at home, right? Sometimes I would prefer having a home cooked meal compared to like eating at McDonald's or like another place for my birthday. So I hope you enjoyed that. And then also today on March 16th, we are celebrating Joy in third grade, who is celebrating her birthday here on campus with us. Happy birthday, Joy. Wow, we got some awesome birthdays that passed and that were still around. Yesterday, our friend in fourth grade, Yami, celebrated her birthday. So happy birthday, Yami. Let me see. What was the 8th? I want to make sure I get my calendar right. So, on the Sunday before spring break, March 8th, we had another birthday, and that was our friend Jocelyn Martin Bautista in fourth grade. So happy birthday to Jocelyn over the break. Nope. And nope. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're clear. Again, if I missed anybody, please let me know. I don't like to be leaving people out. So please let me know if I somehow, some way missed your birthday. But, I got some wonderful people watching. Here we go. We got Miss Mercado. Good morning, Miss Mercado. Thank you for tuning in. And then we have Miss Lopez. Buenos días, Miss Lopez. Ojalá que disfrutaron su semana de break. I hope you guys enjoyed your break. I'd love to hear what you guys did. But before we get into all that, so today for lunch, let me see if I can get this up and rolling really fast. Let's see. Lunch. Hello, calendar, come on. Here we go. 16. Alright, so today for lunch, you should be having a chicken patty on a whole grain bun. Again, side, you have another option is a chicken Caesar salad or a chef salad. And then I'm sure those are coming with some type of tater tot. So good to go. Now, that's what you're going to be having for lunch. Looking at our weather, friends, it is going to be another week of the unpredictable, right? So, today, currently, we are at 72 degrees now, and it's sunny. It feels warmer. It feels about 74 degrees. There's going to be windy conditions from about 1 to 5 p.m., with mostly cloudy conditions expected all the way up until 5 o'clock. Today's temperature range is going to feel from about 65 as the lowest to 86 as the highest, and it's going to feel, right, more cooler, but a little, so 66 degrees to about 87. There is about 65% of a chance of rain, looking more towards at night, so like around 3, 4, 5, or 6, around there. I say it like that just because we all know our weather, right? It can say that it's going to rain at 3 o'clock and then it won't rain until like 7. Or it could say it's going to rain at 3 and it actually starts raining at 1. So it's kind of unpredictable. But there is going to be rain coming today and a little bit of tomorrow too, which is going to bring this small little cold front that's going to last a couple of days. So that means we're going to get back into our cooler weather. So if you got your jackets, your sweaters, please make sure that you get those nice and ready for the rest of this week, because it is going to be cooler compared to normal temperatures. Okay? All right, we're going to move on to our honor code. So if you can please do me the favor of repeating after me. We will start off in English. I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work. I will treat all with respect and dignity. I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully. I will care for and protect our environment. Way to go. All right, ahora en español. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar. Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad. Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica. Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente. Booyah! Way to go, scholars. Listen, I know we've been off for a week, so I'm sure the honor code was hard to get back into. I'm sure the routine of coming back to school, waking up early and getting dressed and staying focused in your classrooms is going to be hard, but I'm going to challenge you, okay? Jump right back into it, because unfortunately there is no time to waste, okay? And what I mean by that is, after March, once we get into April, we have test prep, and then testing starts in the middle of April. And then from the middle of April all the way up until May, we all know that it's all going to be testing. So if you are not ready, you got to start getting ready, okay? Because it's going to come sooner rather than later, okay? So just my little warning to you, right? Your little heads up to, as you guys say, quote unquote, it's time to lock in, okay? All right, so looking at our month of March, let's see. So tomorrow we should be having Brighter Bites. So make sure that you share this with your parents so that your parents can come and grab their fruits and veggies. Starting at 3, and it'll last up until supplies last. So sometimes it'll stay up until 5. Sometimes we'll have enough up until 5:30. So if your parents want fruits and vegetables, do whatever they can to get here on time. Okay? Let's see. Then on Wednesday, we have a new kindergarten information meeting. So this is for any families that have any kindergarten students for the following year, okay? So if you have brothers and sisters that are going to be jumping into kindergarten next year, whether that's here with us or at another school, we do want to give information about our kindergarten program here at ICA. So if that is you that has siblings, right, share with your parents, which I'm sure your parents should already know, but if they don't, right, you're the second source of information. Share with your parents so that they can come to the information meeting, even if they don't really have ICA as a consideration. It's just good to get information just in case the possibility comes up, okay? So share that with your parents. Let them know to be here. I believe it's going to start just like a regular SAC meeting, so at 5:30. So make sure your parents come if they would like to be here. Okay. Next up on Thursday, we have a parent workshop. The topic is going to be on the Immokalee Foundation. So if you don't know, the Immokalee Foundation is a program that we have here in Immokalee that is geared towards our middle schoolers. But any information you can get before coming into middle school is a win, because that'll allow you to have that information so that when you do get to middle school, you can already know, right, if you want to join the Immokalee Foundation, if you want to apply, what it's all about, what they offer. So if you are not really sure what that is, or if your parents want to know more information, they should be here at that parent workshop to hear more about the Immokalee Foundation. Okay? And then it shows here that report cards should be printed and passed out Friday. So very important that your parents, very important you guys share with your parents that you got report cards so that they can take it out of your backpack, because we all know that sometimes you keep them in your backpack and that's not good. Okay? Your parents need to be informed of what your grades are, so that if they have any questions, or if they want to help you stay on track, they can. Okay? It's not good to leave our parents in the dark. So make sure that you share with your parents that you got your report card. Read it with them, look it over with them, and don't just let it stay in your backpack, friends. Okay? And then I think that's pretty much everything. So we got a jam-packed week going on, a lot of meetings, a lot of coming back and getting things up and rolling. So all that information and the dates, please share that with your parents. There was the parent newsletter that was sent out to any families that came to our SAC meeting. There is some in the front office if you'd like one with Ms. Mendoza, so you can collect that there. But other than that, I think that wraps up our morning announcements. I know I went a little bit longer than usual, but again, it's the first one back from break, and usually that entails a lot of information. So hopefully you recorded all of that, or you engraved it all in your head, so that we are ready to go. Okay? Miss Curtis. Morning, Miss Curtis. Thank you for watching with 5th grade. You guys are awesome. But with that being said, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And remember that we are... Goodbye, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.